Hey, FIFA fan or falling in love with Texas BBQ. I'm a retired pit master. I'm gonna show you some tricks. Today, you normally be watching a fishing show, but we're gonna talk about Texas barbecue. Hey, we're back. Now you normally see me with a fishing rod in my hand out on the lake someplace. But if you look at my profile, I am a professional chef and pit master. We're going to start and marinate a slab of ribs like I used to do on the job. Full slab. Use a seasoning your family likes. Don't try to experiment when you're doing ribs. If you like slap your mama, I like Lawry's. And just a little simple, some garlic powder and some black pepper. I'm going to make a rub with these two ingredients. Let's get started. And I tell you what, I forgot one important thing, the liquid smoke. Alright, and we got our liquid smoke. You don't have to use it if you don't want to, but it will add a little tang and give it an extra kick. We're going to be cooking using 3 kinds of woods: mesquite, oak, and pecan. But this will help wet our ribs and let the seasoning soak down into them. Alright, we're going to start off. Now this is the hickory flavor. They have a mesquite and a hickory flavor. We're already using oak. We are already going to use mesquite. So hickory will be a 4th wood for these ribs. We're talking some Texas smoking here. Okay, we just got the liquid smoke. Do like some garlic powder. Go with my favorite seasoning salt. That's the Lawry's. Now, when I was working in a restaurant, the owner had his own mix of seasoning. I can't tell what that was, but it put him on the map and all across the United States. That's for making great barbecue. A little pepper, we got an onion powder, and your family's favorite seasoning, whatever it may be. We're gonna rub that in. Help that soak on a little more touch of the liquid smoke. Oh yeah, that smells so good. That's a good rub. Alright. We're going to do some professional cutting on this and make our ribs look real neat. And we'll be right back. Stay tuned. We've got up under the membrane with our knife. Normally you can really pull this off just getting it started, and a paper towel will pull that right off of there in one swift move. Now you see this section? This can be really tough. In a professional rib factory, we can cut this. You know what you would use that for? Burnt end tips. You can throw these in your beans. If you're gonna make some greens, put it on the pit, smoke it with the greens. Guys, you won't believe that flavor. In your greens with some 3-wood smoked barbecue meat in your greens or your beans. So don't throw that away. And do not forget, because I almost did, a touch of that marination. We did a real heavy coat, so we're gonna the liquid smoke. We're gonna go light on the garlic powder because that crust on that first side is really gonna be seasoning the meat right down to the bone. So on the back side, just a little bit. We want to rub that. That is gonna soak in. And now we will go to that marination we started to go to a second ago. This is perfect for me. I got about 5 bones. And that's all the red meat I want to put in my body. I mean, I love ribs. I will eat the whole thing. But not good at the age of 65. Stay tuned. All right, y'all, we're back. The sun is going down, and this is what we're going to use to light our fire. If you're a survival artist, you already know this trick. I got about 2 paper towels, bundled real nice and tight. I'm going to dip them into some old frying oil that I got in this cup, and this is going to light our barbecue. This paper towel is basically a piece of wood. It's going to burn at over 500 degrees, lighten our charcoal much faster than charcoal lighter. And when you're in the woods, this can save your butt. Alright, we're just going to dip it. Oh, that's nice and soaked. Now, I'm just going to set this right here. And as you see, right here, we did not put grease on that. That's going to be our fuse right after we stack the charcoal on top of this. So, now, it's all about stacking charcoal. And we'll put a little, we'll light this. Put my fire up on high on my lighter. And as you can hear, it's still the 4th of July. And it's going strong. It's been a great down here in Texas. Great day. We got baseball, we had a FIFA soccer, and a 4th of July parade. Let's see how this is going. All right, I think that's going. We're going to come back after I get our meat and get it ready for the grill. Well, the 4th of July is going strong. And those paper towels we use, 12 minutes, and our charcoals are lit. Can't do that with lighter fluid, guys. Let's go get the meat. Okay, here is one real important tip about making real Texas barbecue. I'm using oak straight from my yard. You're going to take that bark off. You want to find some old oak where you can pull that bark off. If you don't pull this bark off, your food is going to taste bad. The fireworks are going and the kids are running. We'll be back. All right, we are back. But now we're going to add the wood just before we add the meat. I did say we're going to use 3 woods. I got some pecan. I got some mesquite, all these small chips, and we have our oak. It's gonna be real Texas 3-wood barbecue. All right, we got the meat on the fire. You can see our ribs. We got some breakfast sausage, smoked breakfast sausage in the morning with your eggs throughout the week. It's a great, delicious thing. It's delicious. I've got some chicken. We butterflied the legs. We're gonna put some dressing or something inside, like the turkey hut. And we're using indirect cooking. As you notice, my fire is nowhere near the meat. The heat and the smoke rising from this fire, just like an old-fashioned smoke box, is gonna cook the meat, brown it, and make it delicious. All right, we'll be back in about 30 minutes to check on it. Well, the meat is starting to cook and brown. We're gonna baste our chicken and our meat. Just like making a turkey, when you're cooking any kind of poultry, go ahead and baste it with a little butter or margarine or olive oil, or just some water, a spray bottle with water. Okay, we did the rest of them already. Those sausages come out in about a few minutes, and our fire is low. Guess what? Easiest thing in the world, you don't need lighter fluid. Take you about 4 or 5 charcoals, set them directly in the fire, and wait 10 minutes and start cooking all over again. And that's what we're finna do. Okay, we have gotten our grill slid back just a little bit. And now we're just gonna drop these coals right on there. Do not add lighter fluid, guys. This will blow up in your face if you throw lighter fluid on this fire. Mix your charcoals in there like that. Then we'll stir the fire around. Alright, we're gonna take a second. We're gonna get this arranged. We'll be right back so you can see what it looked like after we did. And as you can see, our charcoals are nice and hot. Alright, we're gonna slide the grill back on and we're gonna keep on cooking, y'all. And we're back. The sausages look like they're ready to come off. The chicken is turning a nice golden brown. Our fire is nice and hot. You see, we're using indirect cooking. The fire is not under the food, it's away from the food. The food is just roasting and picking up smoke at a nice slow pace. This is Texas slow smoke barbecue. This is what it was all about. After watching this video, I want you to try this at the house, and I promise you, you'll become famous in the family as one of the best cooks for making barbecue. We took the meat off. Took that meat off and added some smoked Louisiana sausage. I like to slice mine before I smoke them, and this is what it came out looking like. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the moment we've been waiting for. These ribs have been cooking for 3.5 hours. We wrapped them in aluminum foil, just like at the barbecue house. Just left them on the pit for another hour. So you can see the bone is coming out the rib, so we know it's tender. That is a perfect sign. We have reached our goal. We'll wipe this little rascal off. And we're going to turn it over. That's a beautiful rib, guys. That's a half a slab of rib. It's really about 5 bones. I want to thank you guys for watching. I'm Douglas Carr. Y'all have a beautiful 4th of July. Thanks for watching Tips About Texas Barbecue. We'll be back on the lake first thing tomorrow.